Jimmy Butler, he's a very interesting player to me.
He's like, oh shoot, I don't know where to go with the ball because I haven't been able to think.
It was a great series. Game 4 was one of the best games I've ever watched in my entire life. Now LeBron's a 4-time champion, and Anthony Davis gets his first.
It's unacceptable. So happy when the Astros lost because it would definitely be a 2020 thing.
Yeah, I was impressed by their game. Braden Point, Andre Palat, Nikita Kucherov, that was the best line in the playoffs, no doubt.
Stay undefeated when they face the mighty Cowboys with Garrett Gilbert.
Hey everyone, I'm Jared Sandler, and you're listening to Outsiders Opinions.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our NHL Opinions of the Week. And we go to the man not on ice, Austin.
Kevin, you're correct. I'm not on ice, but I'm interested for some of these. The problem with a lot of these is you and I have kind of pointed to it is we're not really getting who are the fastest skaters, who have the hardest shots, because they have to be good at a lot of different things. They have to do 4 competitions of the 6, which I agree with you. You said this before. Either they should have to do all 6, or in my opinion, it should just be who's the fastest skaters of the All-Stars, who's the hardest shot, yada, 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 instead of, well, I don't want to do it because I only really have a hard shot, but I'm not going to be good at fastest skater or all these other competitions. So I think it kind of devalues who wins, sort of.
Yeah, it's more who's the best at everything versus the best at one thing. And if they wanted to make a competition out of it, how about they do the draft and then take the fastest skater from each of those teams and do it that way.
Yeah. Or like you said before, maybe you have to do all 6. I just feel like doing just 4 gets you to specialize enough that, like, if you're good at a lot of things but not everything, you could still win the competition easily. So I'm interested in who you have. Which one do you want to start with?
Let's go fastest skater.
Okay.
For me, I have Connor McDavid.
Okay. That's a good choice. I went with Matthew Barzal. He's won it before, and he's another one of those guys who could just win out. I don't know how hard McDavid is going to go. Like, he's going to try, but he's going to try 100%. I don't know. I think Barzal wins it.
All right. What's the next one?
Let's go hardest shot. So I was really stuck between 2 of them, but I ended up going with Cale Makar.
I also went with Cale Makar.
Yeah, defenseman. I just think he has the experience of shooting from the point, which allows you to be better at consistently shooting hard.
Yeah, that was my thinking as well. I'll go one-timer. I went with Pastrnak. I see a lot of videos of him doing the one-timer. So
I went with Pastrnak as well. It's a
Oh,
big part of his
nice.
game. I watch the
Yeah.
Bruins a lot, and he's good at that. And I think of all the guys listed there, he is the best. Matthews is more of a wrist shot guy. He does shoot some one-timers, but I think Pasternak's the best in the league at one-timers after Ovechkin's kind of fallen down the wayside.
Mhm. All right. Now we go on to another skills competition.
Let's do the passing challenge. I went Connor McDavid here. I don't think he's going to have to try that hard, and he's also one of the best passers in the league. I think that he gets it done pretty easily.
I thought about McDavid. I went with McKinnon here. I thought he was also passing. He'd be a pretty good passer.
Yeah, a lot of the guys here will be. I just think McDavid's the best passer in the league, and that'll give him that slight advantage.
Well, stick handling, I went with Connor McDavid. He's the best player in the league. I think he's got some nifty tricks.
I went with Elias Pettersson. I think Pettersson will have he has good handles, and I think that they're going to get one of these Canucks that is competing, whether it's Quinn Hughes, Elias Pettersson, or JT Miller, to win a competition or 2.
All right. Now we got the final competition.
Yep.
Well, final before the final.
Yeah, accuracy shooting, and I went with Austin Matthews. He's probably the best at pinpoint shooting, and I think that I was between him and Leon Draisaitl. I wanted to go Draisaitl, but I just think Austin Matthews has a slight edge.
Okay, I went with Cale Makar here as well, defenseman.
Okay, I just think he doesn't have as much experience. Now, he's talented. He could probably accurately shoot, sure. It's just those wingers that I think have the advantage.
Yeah, no, it's a good pick. Now we go on to one-on-one, which I like the idea of this. They get to choose their own goalie out of the goalies, and I'm like, there could be some drama here because you're trying to win, so you get each pick the same goalie, or and then
Here's the thing
does
I'm
the
trying to
goalie
figure
feel?
out, right? If Pasternak chooses Swayman, okay, does Swayman let Pasternak win? Are you allowed to choose a guy on your own team because he'll go a little bit easier on you? I don't know.
But the thing is, if Swayman stops it, I believe for every save, the goalie with the most saves will earn $100,000.
That is true, but I think Pasternak could more than cover that.
But yeah, well, that's fair. My thinking is if they pick Cam Talbot, how does Cam Talbot feel? Like, is he gonna go, "Oh, you think you can score on me? All right, I'm not gonna let you score."
Yeah, I don't know. Who do you have winning?
I have McDavid winning.
I have Elias Pettersson. He's a great shootout guy. I think you kind of guys who are really good at shootouts aren't necessarily the best players in the league. And Elias Pettersson is very, very talented. But like if TJ Oshie was here, even though he isn't one of the premier players, I definitely would have gone with Oshie because I mean, not only just the Sochi Olympics in 2014 and that matchup against Russia, but it's just he is so talented at doing it. So it's a different type of skill than just being really good at hockey.
Gotcha. Yeah, and then I put into consideration like he's won a lot of other ones, and I feel McDavid should win. He's won the skills competition in the past, but you did bring up how much does he try? I think he tries a lot, and that leads for me to see him winning. But now we go to the four teams which were drafted, but it's West versus West, and then East versus East.
Yeah,
So
I'll let you go first.
Okay, so I got Team McDavid versus Team McKinnon. Team McDavid is stacked. You got Connor McDavid, you got Leon Draisaitl. They also have Connor Hellebuck as goalie, Pasternak. I have them beating Team Matthews, even though, that is Team McKinnon.
Yeah,
I messed up MA. I was thinking of Team McKinnon.
yeah. So you McDavid beating McKinnon. What score?
The score is, I believe, is 5-2.
Okay. Yeah, I have McDavid beating McKinnon as well. That McDavid team is stacked. I have them winning 6-3. And then Matthews versus Hughes. I think Matthews is actually the best team here. When you have Pasternak and Matthews on the same team, two of the most premier goal scorers on the same team, I think they win. And I have it being a very high scoring game, 9-7.
Oh, I thought Pasternak was on McDavid.
He's on the He's in the.
No,
Oh
but
wait,
they drafted.
that's right. That's right. Is Pasternak on Team McDavid?
Pasternak is on McDavid. However, Team Matthews though has you got Barzal, you got Marner, Nylander.
I'll stick with my pick. I'll stick
yeah.
with my pick.
I have it being closer though. However, it's 3-2 Matthews over Hughes because Hughes to me is the weakest team. They do have they got Kucherov, they have Demko, but it's just not as stacked as the other team in my opinion. And you got Jake Ottinger and Igor Shesterkin as goalie. So I have Team Matthews versus Team McDavid.
I do as well.
All right. I have Team McDavid winning 4-1. To have McDavid and Draisaitl paired with Hellebuck, who's probably he's one of the best goalies, if not the best. And then you also got Pasternak as well. I think it's fair.
I went with Matthews. I think I have a much higher scoring than you. I have it having being 10-8. The 3v3 kind of way they do it allows a lot of scoring sometimes, and I think with how many good scores there are, it'll be high scoring.
Yeah, I just went with Hellebuck. I think he'll play great, and that's why I have Team McDavid scoring a lot, but Team Matthews only scoring 1 goal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this plays out, but very excited to see it and see how these teams play together. I'm interested in how the skills competition goes. Any final thoughts, and I'll toss this over to you.
No final thoughts. I think it'll be good. I don't know how much I will watch. I'll probably watch Hardest Shot and Fastest Skater. Those are the easiest to tell who wins the competition. And thank you guys for listening. Please let us know your predictions in the comments and catch us in our next video.